My name is Tessa Sansovich. I started to get sick when I was about 16 years old. Started to get really bad allergies, food allergies, chemical sensitivities, and throughout the next 30 years just got increasingly sicker. Even just to walk out the door, if a UPS truck was coming down the street, the fumes from that would cause me to go into anaphylaxis, which is your throat is closing up. So I always carried 2 EpiPens and Benadryl. I never left the house without 2 EpiPens and Benadryl. My husband is a saint, so he was just wonderful throughout the whole sickness. He always encouraged me, and in fact would encourage me to be grateful. And I would always say to him, how could I be grateful for all of the sickness that I've had, all the years that I've lost? I really did not have a grateful spirit during that time because I was pretty upset with God that I had been so sick and that so much of my life had been affected by the sickness. I felt really like God had let me down, like He had failed me in a way. I read a book by Ann Voskamp called 1,000 Gifts. And in that book, she detailed all the things that a person could be grateful for. And she told a story of a very specific trauma that she had had in her life with her sister that was very profound. And when I read that, the Lord really spoke to me, and I really felt, wow, if she could find gratefulness in this trauma that she went through, surely I could find gratefulness in all the years that I had been sick. I asked God for forgiveness of all the years that I had not been grateful, and even though I was still sick, I decided to take an attitude of gratitude. And so over the course of 2 months, my health just improved so much that at one point after church one Sunday, we actually went to Lowe's and walked down the chemical aisle, and we took pictures. So no one else would think that was like a fun thing to do, but for someone who hadn't been able to do that in over 20 years, to be able to walk down the chemical aisle at Lowe's was a pretty big deal. So I was just able to just really live life. I felt the Lord say to me, Tessa, you don't need those EpiPens anymore, and you don't need that Benadryl. You're using it like a security blanket. And He definitely led me to get rid of the EpiPens and get rid of the Benadryl. I know from personal experience that God cannot bless us like He wants to bless us when we're not grateful. So what I realized is that the Bible calls us to be grateful in all circumstances, and God truly expects that. And so when I became grateful, it just opened up truly a floodgate of God's blessing to me.